All right, good morning, everyone. We should be up and running now. I know I'm starting the stream off early again, and I know this is another chatting live stream, and we're probably not gonna get anybody to show up right away. Oh, hello, Peeps Chan. Of course, every time I say that, somebody shows up right away. I'm like, oh, we're probably not gonna get anybody. And then, of course, you show up right on time, Peeps. Hello, welcome. Yes, you are indeed first. I'm starting several hours early. Oh, hello, Mr. Lower. Welcome to the stream as well. Everybody always shocks me. You know, like, I hit the button, and I don't, like, I know how it works, like, when I subscribe to other people. I still, like, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I'm the exception. Like, when I hit the live button, nobody knows. Except that's obviously not true. Oh, your mic cam came today. Oh, that's awesome. I'm really excited. Also, there are a couple of things I wanted to get done on stream. I'm gonna try. I have this stupid chart up. I thought it'd be fun. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, though. I thought it'd be fun to kind of like show you like some of the I don't know, the stream stuff that I see in the background. I don't know. So like, don't mind that. Like, there's really no point to it other than just like, ooh, watch the numbers. There are a couple of things I wanted to get done on live stream, and a couple of things I did want to like kind of talk about. The first thing I wanted to do on stream today was kind of just go over why I'm doing another like chatting live stream. Like today in particular, I'm still not feeling very good. It's been like kind of a rough week for me. There's a lot going on in my personal life, and I've had to like juggle a ton of responsibilities with the channel at the same time. Things are like going towards a soft landing, and I'm really going to try to spend this weekend like just on me and like the things I need to do to like take care of myself and to have some fun. So like I'm going out with with some friends, and I have some like personal errands that I'll be taking care of on Sunday. So I'll be busy all weekend. But like leading up to this weekend, oh my goodness, things have just been really rough. So that's why like I've been kind of doing, like, I know I advertise that the streams like are now like between like 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. but like I just don't have the energy to wait that long. But I figured, hey, it's better to show up and do something than do nothing at all and just like kind of cancel it and postpone it. But I've rescheduled all the gaming streams. I might like rethink some of those live streams and put different stuff up on the schedule, just because I am trying to get like one game done at a time from now on. So I think I'm just gonna pick one of those games or something different and just do that from now on as well. Oh, Gombik, welcome to the stream. The other thing I wanted to do, this chart is stupid. It doesn't do anything. It hasn't updated a single time since the live stream started. We're done with it. Get it out of my face. I hate it. It's stupid. Anyways. The other thing I wanted to do during the live stream was I wanted to get like the community gaming thing set up, because everybody voted that Thursdays was the best day for it. And I didn't want to just like jump it on everyone like yesterday, you know, like this past Thursday. I didn't want to just spring it on everyone and be like, okay, surprise game night, right? So I figured during the live stream, this will be a really good time to like kind of figure out like what kind of games we want to play. I'm open to any suggestions as long as they're community based, like, and that we can set up a server. The server can stay up all day with it, right? Like everybody's gonna get a chance to play if they want to play the game, right? Like it can be a game that we can purchase, or it can be a free and open source game. I would prefer free and open source, but I'm flexible. I just want to do things that are fun. It's supposed to be a casual thing, so I'm gonna go, sorry. Oh, that's all right. Have a good day there, peeps. Community game, absolutely, Gombik. I mean, we could do open TTD again. That'd be a good way to get things rolling again. But it's gonna be a weekly thing where like we can either rotate the games around or something like that. But I wanted to get that started. And as far as like all the fundraising stuff, I figured we'd also like wait until like we were done with the fundraiser. I think, like, honestly, to be fair with it, like, we should just keep the fundraiser going till the end of the month. So we'll see how far we get with the fundraiser, and then I'll schedule those events afterwards, somewhere in between, like, Halloween. I figured some of these would be fun to do during Halloween, so like a new costume makes sense during Halloween. Doing a silly voice stream makes sense during Halloween, right? So some of these, like, I think we can knock out next month too. So I don't know, I think it's all kind of falling into place. Oh, Raplos, welcome to the stream. Someone, welcome as well. Sorry if your chats aren't showing up. Hold on, let me adjust that real quick. I think it's because of this. Let me see if I change this. Will that fix it? There we go. Okay, all right, there it is. Now everybody's showing up. Raven, welcome to the stream. Hi, Rain. I'm finally early, and right now I'm trying to do Hara, Aurora, and Uma. Oh, I did her campaign last night. Haru, she is so cute. She's like a little cupcake. Holy crap, is her campaign super hard though. They give you a lot of time to train her. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. Look at all these turns I have, until you realize that like you need to get fans, and then you're like, oh shit. Oh shit, this is really tough. And like, because the races are set up differently, you need to manage the skills slightly differently too. It's just like, it threw me a bunch of curveballs that I wasn't really anticipating. Oh, I set up a club too for the game. Actually, you know what I can do in the background? Give me a second. Let me kill off the audio real quick. We're not gonna play Uma. Umumu. I still can't say that name properly. I freaking love the goddamn game, but I still can't pronounce it properly. We're not gonna play it, but I'm gonna open it up on stream. And I'm gonna like put my trainer up ID. I got a little club going and stuff like that. I know a bunch of people play the game now, so like follow me on the game. And like, I don't know what the club does. I really, honestly, I'm just being real. I don't know what the club does, but I started a club, so you can join the Reigns Ref Club, because you cut the text off and I didn't realize that. So of course, as always, I scuffed the shit out of absolutely everything. Hold on, I'll put it up on stream now so you can all see it. And alright, let me go to my profile. Okay, hold on. And then I gotta update some stuff. Hold on, I'm juggling things. There we go. Okay, alright, there we go. Cool. So yeah, there's my trainer ID, there's all that stuff. So anybody who wants to like add me on Pretty Derby, like go ahead. Look, see, there's my Reigns Ref. It's supposed to be Reigns Refuge, but it cut it off. I was super pissed. And now I don't know if I can fix it. I swear, I scuffed the shit out of everything. Say, like, my comment is true. If it isn't scuffed, it isn't Rain. You should definitely question the quality of what you get, because if it's too perfect, I probably didn't make it. Oh, hello, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. Fun fact, the Time Traveler Convention is yesterday. Oh, goodness, I missed it. I missed it again. God damn it. If only I could time travel. Thomas and Daybird, sorry if I mentioned you already again, Thomas, but welcome, both of you. But yeah, I don't know. Let's get something going on Pretty Derby. I don't know what the club does, but I've got the club going. You can follow me on the game. You can add me. We can borrow each other's horse girls or something. I don't know. I'm still figuring the game out a lot, but like I absolutely love it. So So where do I add someone? That's a great question. Hold on, wait. I think you go under friends. Yeah, okay, so you go under friends and you go to ID search and then you enter in my ID from my profile. So right here. So you click friends. It's going to be slightly different depending on like what you have. But yeah, you go to friends, you go to ID search, and you enter in my ID. And I'm going to go back to my profile so you could see my ID, which is right here. And you know what? Hold on. Since I can copy it, I can also do this. Uma Pretty Derby Trainer ID. Now it's in the chat. Here, I'll make it as convenient as possible. So now, there we go. There's the trainer ID. So all you gotta do is copy that and then put that in your phone and you can follow me on Uma Pretty Derby. And then, hold on. Let me look at the club too. Wait, how do I get people in? Oh, somebody joined the club already. Oh, Doppelrogue. They come to the chat sometimes. They're already in the club. Yay. I don't know how to invite people to it. Hold on, wait. You're supposed to you go to home. I don't know how to do this. I'm not playing the game though. We're just looking. Oh, look, that's so cute. Oh, the little characters are all talking to each other. Wait, so how do I invite people to the club? Is there a way to do this? Is there like an easy way to invite people? How do I invite people? I don't know what I'm doing. See, this is the problem. Club menu. Invite. Yay. Okay, how do I do it? Oh, I've got to do it manually? That sucks. I hate doing that. I hate bothering people. Okay, well, anyways, if you follow me, you can probably figure it out. I'm just gonna go back to the thing over here. Oh wait, we got new friends. Yay. That's what I've always wanted. I've wanted new friends. Ah, look at all these people that are following me. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Okay, don't worry. I'll follow all of you back. Don't worry. I may not necessarily do it on live stream, but I promise you I will get it done today. Let me go back to my profile. So yes, anybody who wants to join my club or do any of that stuff, you could do it. Okay, and I was totally not paying attention to the chat for a second, so sorry to anybody who came here. I know our door of Amy is here. We have Daybird here now. Welcome, both of you. I'm so overwhelmed. Oh my god, this game can be very overwhelming. Also, I can be very overwhelming, so it doesn't really matter. Like just kind of depending on your perspective there. Wait, what even is a club? Oh yeah, that's what you're talking about. I don't know, but you can join it and like all of our little like Uma characters can like have conversations together. I guess like I don't know if they're like Uma Guild Wars, maybe? Maybe there are Uma Guild Wars and all our horse girls like start to fight each other. That would be great. Maybe they joust. Maybe it's a joust. That would be perfect. Could you imagine an Uma horse girl jousting match? That would be so funny. Look, they can put like little rubber balls on the ends of the stick and they can just run at each other and poke each other with the stick. Oh, come on, that's silly enough to work. Right? Like, it's like American Gladiator, except it's like Uma Musame Gladiator. And they just run at each other and joust. Alright, listen, if they use this as a minigame, I want a small commission from this company. This is a great idea. Say they should pay me for ideas. I'm still planning for multiplayer vintage story. Okay, yeah, you know what? If you want, I don't know how we're gonna get a server going, but if you want to do that for next week's game day thing that we're planning on doing, I'll get the event set up, but I don't really know how to host a server for that. I'm sure I could figure it out, but like I've never played the game before. This is gonna be my first time playing it. If you want to host a server for that, peeps, you can. I don't know if you even are capable of doing it. I'm gonna talk to a couple people about it. Again, when you have to buy a server, yeah, see, that's the thing. I have some people who might be able to host it for me just for the day. So, but I have to talk to them first. They have to have the game. There's a couple of, like, hurdles to make that happen. I just want to make sure that it's moderated because, like, I hate to bring this up because, like, we have, like, good moderation here on YouTube and in the Discord. But in games, transphobes will show up. They will, like, we've caught it on live stream before, too. They will try to disrupt the game. They will get in there and say nasty things and say, like, really horrible, awful stuff just to make us look bad. So, like, that's a thing. It needs to be well moderated. So, like, with OpenTTD, I can kind of control that. And I can, like, disband companies and remove stuff and kick players and like, stuff like that. So we just need to make sure that it stays moderated. Like, that's a really important thing. Yeah, I know. But, like, the thing is, too, is the password's still going to end up being in the Discord. And if I pop on the live stream, people are still going to be able to join through the Discord and still come to that post and find the password and still join. There are doors, there are hurdles, but they will go through them. Some of them, the ones that are really bored, the ones that really have nothing to do, but hang out in their mom's basement all day, they will jump through those extra hurdles. They will get the password, they will join the game, and they will make mockery of the situation. They always do, because they have nothing better to do, but, I don't know, fling poop at a bunch of trans girls trying to have fun on the internet. Imagine if your life was so empty and so hollow, that's the only thing you had going on in your day was to try to make somebody else unhappy and, like, ruin their fun. But hey, you know, those people do exist. They are real. They leave horrible comments on my YouTube channel all the time. The ones that I've been getting recently, because the filters are really good these days, so the transphobic ones don't show up anymore. Like, those ones are obviously just automatically moderated. But the ones that still come through are the passive-aggressive ones, and they're like, wow, a girl character talking with a boy's voice is so weird. And it's like, you know what? You're weird. How about that? If we're gonna just be giving passive-aggressive opinions, you're weird. You're weird. You're using your IRL name with an IRL picture for your YouTube profile. That's weird. To me, that's weird. It's not. It's really not. If you want to do that, that's fine, right? But I'm just saying, right? Like, if we're going to just toss stones at each other. I don't say anything back to them, by the way. I really don't. I never say anything to anybody. They just opt to the shadow realm. Whoop. Shadow ban from the channel. That is my normal solution to that. But those are the types of comments I've been getting recently. You know what really sucks, though, is that, like, I don't want to have my comment moderation that extreme. Because I would prefer to have, like, more people comment and not have to, like, get automatically filtered. But if I don't do that, all of my videos will just be, like, endless, like, transphobic comments. I've turned off the filters before in this live stream chat. The entire thing will be nothing but just flooded bots of just people posting transphobic stuff. Which really sucks because, you know, I feel like I'm missing out. But it is what it is. At least the people who do show up in chat here are at least, you know, sweet, they're kind, they want to participate in a normal way. Oh, just ones and zeros, welcome! Society of people didn't see somebody not liking their assigned gender at birth as some sort of hate crime. You know, like, it gets kind of, like, pathetic, like, some of the people that show up here, because it's like they're almost, like, trying to chant the gay away. And it's like, I am straight, and this is not a real woman. And it's like, who are you trying to convince here? Me or you? I think you're trying to convince yourself. Listen, if you're not straight, it's okay. You don't have to chat in my live stream chat about it. I'm neither sweet nor kind. I don't know, you've always been pretty awesome in my chat, so at least you got that going on for you. Which is pretty nice. I guess. So there you go. I don't know. Cup half full. I've been too negative recently. I'm trying to, like, keep positivity going. So cup half full today. It's Friday. It's Friday. We made it all the way to the end of the week, right? Like, I mean, come on. Okay, I'm getting sick of looking at the Uma game, but I love the music. So you know what we're going to do? I'm just going to move over to this screen, but we're going to keep the Uma music going because I'm, like, super addicted to it. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not going to get, like, demonetized over it, so who gives a shit, right? Let's have fun today. It's Friday. We should have more fun music anyways. B-Tran, welcome to the stream. Straighten. I like the way you phrased that. I just left my old club. Wait, I just left my old lub tomorrow. Wait, what's lub? Club or lub? I don't know what that means. Wait, I'm sorry, Raven, if I misunderstood that. The cup is half full with water and half full with nothing, therefore it is completely full. Yes, it is full of something. I'm full of something. Sometimes I'm full of shit, but... Sorry, okay, that wasn't very positive. Good job, Brain! You've managed to scuff your positivity streak already. God damn it, I was doing so good for like a whole 3 seconds. You see what I mean, though? I've been too negative recently. I've got to stop that. And it's all directed at me, towards me. It's not even, like, directed at other people. It's just, like, me. I've just been such, like, a frickin' Debbie Downer about everything. I swear, a couple of people have already been like, Rain, are you depressed? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe a little. I don't know. Possibly. Okay, peeps, it was good to have you here. I hope I see you again. I'll be going for a little bit. We're just gonna be having fun with it today. We're just doing it. We're just kind of keeping it casual, you know? Nothing too crazy. We're listening to some awesome voice girl music. Just chatting amongst ourselves. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? I'll go over what I'm doing. I'm meeting a friend. We're planning to go to the mall. I don't, like, ever get to go out anymore, so, like, I'm kind of excited about this. It's only going to be for like a few hours because I can't really manage to get out of the house for very long, and I don't have the new wheelchair yet, so I'm not anticipating that this is going to be like a super fun, awesome experience where I could be out like all day. But hey, even getting outside of the house for 2 hours is going to be awesome, and I get to go to the mall, and if I can film a few fun things, then I will, and I'll post them as YouTube shorts. But that's my plan for Saturday. And then Sunday, I've got to do stuff. I've got to, like, take care of a few things. But I'm hoping that once I take care of those few things, some of, like, the more personal burdens in my life will be resolved. Oh, Awaken!
Hiya, cutie.
Thank you for the subscription. So, like, once I take care of that and I get, like, those things back, plus I'll also be able to, like, scan my artwork back in properly, so I'll be able to draw more. That'll be nice. I'm building my crap on Vox Libre. I want to play more Vox Libre. I don't know if I'm ready to continue the series yet or not. I want to, but it's just, like, I haven't had the motivation to do that. What I do want to do, though, is I do want to play more Vox Libre. I might go back online and we'll do, like, another multiplayer stream. Probably on Pavot, because Pavot's always been fun, and then everybody can join that because that's, like... I don't know, it's a pretty common server. Everybody can join it if they want. Can't wait for Adam Sandler's main horse and Uma Musume to get leaked next week. Super hyped. B Robin, welcome to the stream. That would be super funny. Only if one of the horse girls can ride Adam Sandler, or they make him a woman, but then keep the name Adam Sandler. I think that would be great. I should play some more Devolution. Oh yeah, that video comes out tomorrow. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm playing Diablo via Devolution X. I can do that. That's pretty casual stuff. I'm gonna be lurking because work and stuff. Have fun. Oh, it's good to have you here. Don't worry. You could just listen in. I gotta work on Saturday night, but then I'm chilling alone because it's me and my dogs while my parents are on vacation. That sounds like a nice weekend, though. Nice and casual. I also got on weekends if the weather is good. I like riding my e-bike. Oh, Paragon. I used to love riding my bicycle. Oh, my goodness. I used to ride my electric bicycle to work every single day. Unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. So I envy you. I'd like to live vicariously through people who can still ride their bicycles. I usually ask like a ridiculous amount of questions about it. What kind of bicycle do you have, actually? You know, let's get that conversation going. I used to have a Jetson. It was one of those like fold up city travel electric bicycles with the handle in the center of it, and it was really easy to plug in. I could plug in and charge it everywhere, and I would charge it every day at work. And because I worked for a green energy company that focused it on solar energy, I could charge the frickin' like bike right off of solar modules. It was great. So I had like this whole setup for it, and I charged the bike every day at work, and I would just bring it home, and I would just use that battery power to get from work. And I really needed the e-bike for the hill assist. So like I would pedal normally, and the pedal assist is great, but I didn't really need it for like flat ground. But for like, there's like some absolutely brutal hills. And what's really good about it is that I can ride my bicycle with the hill assist and get like that extra power, and I won't be completely drenched in sweat on like a summer day when I go to work. So like it's like kind of like more of a chill ride. And if it's really hot, I don't even need to pedal at all. I could just like ride on the entire like battery power all the way to work. So it was super convenient for a lot of reasons, and like I didn't need to drive my car, which was good because I didn't have a car anymore. Anyways, like I said, I really was into like my electric bicycle before. It's really a goddamn shame I can't ride bicycles anymore. I was gonna soup the whole thing out. Like I had battery upgrades planned for it. Like I was gonna increase the range up to like 25 miles by adding like additional batteries. Like I had a whole plan for it. Sorry, I know I've been like ignoring the chat. And also sorry about the cough too. Like I said, I haven't been feeling great. Oh, goodness. Adam Sandler dresses like a lesbian. Source, I'm a lesbian. Hey, good news, you're in good company. I'm a lesbian too. I'm not sure if it's your kind of game, but you should play Amori. Oh, I've been meaning to get that. I just don't own it yet, Thomas, but if I can get that, I definitely will be playing it next month. Let me see. I'm strongly considering playing it. But if I do play it, it would be next month for Halloween. B. Robin. Oh, wait. Weren't you here earlier? I'm sorry. I almost welcomed you to the stream again. Well, hey, if I missed you earlier, welcome to the stream. People don't know, Little Nicky was actually meant to be a love letter to Yuri on Ice. Little Nicky was a great movie. I've been rewatching some Adam Sandler content though, and I've noticed that some of the trans scenes are a little, not portrayed particularly well. I had forgotten about that as I've been rewatching some of these Adam Sandler flicks. I have mixed emotions on it because they're not great. They're not great portrayals of transgender women. I understand it's for the sake of comedy, but I'm not exactly sure if I find that funny. Not anymore anyways. Maybe when I was like 12. Adam Sandler keeps lying about being able to ride a bike and refuses to make a video of him on one. Has he ever ridden a bike? Oh, wait. Punch Drunk Love, I think he rode a bicycle in that film. But hey, that could be just movie magic. They could have just edited that in, you know? Like with like green screens and shit. So you're right. We don't have an actual like verified footage of him on a bicycle. But yeah, fortunately I live in Germany where I don't have to drive on the road and potentially get crushed by a truck. Ironic that you put it that way. Yes. The laws here need to change. What's really ironic about this too is I was on a like state.
Zarin Eris has
Zarin,
to the channel.
Welcome to the channel.
Hi,
Thank you for the
cutie.
subscription. I was on a shared bicycle road, so like it's literally like the state is like, this is officially a shared road. Everybody has to share the road, right? You can't be like hitting bike people on this road, and I still got hit by a freaking truck on the goddamn road. And it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. It really, like, the whole situation just is mind-bogglingly bad. Like, we set this up, but then like we didn't do anything. There's no lines, there's no separation, right? Like the road that I got struck on doesn't even have a yellow line in the center of the road, but we put up a sign and we're like, hey, just make sure everybody just shares this road, right? So like that's all I'm doing. And there's cars parked on the side of the street there. So like I'm supposed to share the road with this big ass truck, right? Like at 6 in the morning. I had flashing red lights on. Like, I get that I wasn't wearing a helmet. That's my bad. That's on me. Like, definitely wear a helmet. Everybody wear a helmet. Like, definitely wear a helmet. Like, I used to have that, like, mindset too. It's like, oh, work is only 5 minutes away. Well, guess what? I almost died 2 minutes into my bike ride. So, like, definitely wear a helmet. Always wear a helmet. Always wear a helmet. Jeez, that is my one takeaway. I got extremely lucky with that. Like, I do have, like, some basic memories, like I have some issues with, but it's like thankfully I didn't have like any like brain damage from that. Just like my memories are a little weird sometimes. Love to have actual parks and walking paths here in Germany that are separate from those. I know, right? We don't have that here in America. Car-centered city sucks. So like that's the thing, they're trying to fix it, but they did like a really horrible job about it. They just put up signs and they're like, everybody share the road, everybody share it. Like that's it. We have declared it is shared, and then they left and didn't do actually anything to like make it better and just was like, yep, it's a shared road. Actually, I like the way that's phrased. Declared it was shared. That's all the state did. They're just like, this is a shared bicycle road. And then they're like, the problem is now solved forever. Nobody needs to question this. I used to read a lot of Fem Adam Sandler Yuri on AO3 last year. B. Robin. That's hilarious. You know, I might read some of that just for funsies. Well, not as Just Bikes taught me multiple times. American, all about car-centric status quo. Nobody cares, and pedestrian bike riders are constantly blamed for their accidents. Yes, Paragon. The frickin' police officer gave me a ticket for failure to yield after the frickin' truck hit me. I had to go to court, too. And they dismissed it. The prosecutor, like, one, couldn't believe that they wrote me a ticket like that. And two, he was like, I don't even know if I can get anybody to show up. And like the police officer who wrote the ticket wouldn't show up to court. The guy who hit me wouldn't show up to court, right? Like I had like a huge folder. Like I was ready to go. I was like, hey, I went to like school for criminal justice. That doesn't make me a liar, but like I know some of the ins and outs here. I'm prepared to fight this ticket tooth and nail. I'm like, I don't even want to pay a court fee. I'm like, I'm not paying nothing. I'm getting out of this. Like the prosecutor was like, so like, all right, here's the thing. The day of the court too, right? So like nobody shows up. He doesn't have any evidence, right? Like this is obviously a catastrophe, right? He doesn't even, like I can tell just by his face, the way he looks, that he doesn't even morally agree like with what he has to defend here. So he just was like, I think we should just dismiss the charges in the interest of justice. And I was like, on the other side, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. So like the judge is like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, dismissed in the interest of justice. And I just pipe up real quick, and I'm like, does that mean I have to pay a fee? And she's like, no, go home, have a nice day. And I'm like, hell yeah. And I limped out of the courtroom because I didn't want to use my wheelchair because that would have been a pain in the ass to bring to security. And that's how Rain won her day in court. I can't believe they wrote me a goddamn ticket for it though. It's so ridiculous. I was super pissed about that. Who the hell writes a dying person a frickin' ticket? And you know, the police officer went in the back of the ambulance too. Is like, I've got to give this ticket to her. Well, I was a boy at the time, but you know what I mean. Anyways, it was like, I got to make sure that they get this ticket. And the person in the ambulance is like, we've got to go. Like, get the hell out of here. Mail the ticket or something. Like, do your freaking investigation at the hospital. Jesus. Got a dying person here. I don't got time for your 20 questions. Figure it out. You're a police officer. Use that investigation skill that you claim to have. You know those things called eyes and ears? Use them. Oh, Saltskin, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed you. I've been like kind of ranty and ravey and this morning, and I'm having a morning. Hopefully it's fun for everybody so far. Why do Americans think every form of transportation other than cars is communist totalitarianism? Thomas, I love the way you phrased that. That's beautiful. People ride bikes instead of cars when in reality people should be using unicycles instead of bikes since they're better for the environment. Less wheels. B. Robin, honestly, I like you thinking that. Less rubber on the roads. Now we just gotta get electric unicycles. Oh wait, I've seen those before too. They have those like one wheel things that people ride on, like, and they're going straight down the road. And honestly, they look super dangerous. I don't know if I'd ever get on something like, well, I obviously I can't anymore, right? But like even before the accident, I was thinking, I'm like, those things look super dangerous. You just hit one pothole and you're off the board. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd take a hard pass on that one. Hey, could a moderator DM me on Discord? Ask in the Discord if one of the moderators there can reach out to you. We have a moderator tag, Raptalos. I'm not gonna reach out to you during the live stream, but it's something we can follow up afterwards. We can't share dirt earth, so we definitely can't share streets. I know, it's such a bad mindset. The way kids around here ride their bikes, they might as well be unicycles. Crazy, Krita. I know what you're talking about. I used to do stuff like that on my bicycle, but I always did that in like the park and stuff. I never did that on the roads. I don't know. Like I said, where my irresponsibility was is that I wasn't wearing a helmet. That was like my biggest mistake that day. Wear a helmet. Everybody make sure you wear a helmet. They got quotas to me. B-Tran, that is so true. Writing someone a ticket for being hit by a truck is absolutely insane. I know. The police are conspiracy created by big paper to make people own more pieces of paper. That's not entirely wrong either. I ride my scooter for a trip soon. Be safe, Slotskin. Make sure. Well, I know you've got good gear on. Actually, you've got a pretty decent helmet. You've shown it to me. Wow, so many people subscribing to the channel today. Thank you all so much. It's lovely. We've still got the fundraiser going on too. I forgot to bring that up. You think I would have brought that up already? Hey, we've still got the fundraiser going. We're 40% there. We unlocked the PNG tuber outfit. Speaking of dangerous wheels, remember the early bicycle designs? They had these comically large front wheels. I don't know what they were smoking. I mean... God damn it, I can't say things like that on live stream because YouTube hates it, and I don't want to get my channel like banned or demonetized. But yes, they were probably They were probably ingesting some interesting illicit substances when they were making those designs. How about that? I think that's phrased well enough where YouTube's not gonna like banhammer me just randomly over the head. You can't trust YouTube. They will just do whatever the hell they want. To play by their imaginary rule book. Also, Americans who go, communist architecture is so dull and depressing, or something similar. Like, look at your own suburbs. I know. Oh, God. Some of the American cities are so... That's the same design. That's the same design. That's the same contractor. They're all the same construction company building them. And they're all these, like, paper-thin houses. Like, I swear, you could drive a car right through some of these houses. Like, completely through it. You could probably take down somebody's house with a car. I'm not a fan of, like, this style of construction, and I understand it's going to cost more money, but I do want like a brick outer layer to my house or some sort of stone outer layer just because it's better for insulation and it makes it sturdier. I don't want a house with like paper thin walls that I could like take a sledgehammer through. That doesn't feel safe and secure to me. I can take a shot put, like somebody shot put something through my wall randomly, you know, like I'm sorry, but siding and a few like pieces of like drywall are not good enough for me. But like that's how they build a lot of houses these days because it's cheap. I wear full motorcycle clothes, which is smart. I mean, you should. I know it's quote unquote just a scooter, but it's also still a motorized bicycle. So you should, I mean, treat it with that same level of respect. Oh, hello, Drake. Welcome to the stream. I subbed to you about a week ago, but never hopped on the stream. Aw, well, welcome. We're doing like kind of a casual chat thing today because I've been feeling great. I also started the live stream a little bit earlier than I normally do. And by a little bit earlier, I mean by several hours earlier than I normally do because I don't feel good. But like I figured, hey, I come here, I show up, I do the live stream while I'm feeling good. We'll chit chat, we'll listen to some cool music. Well, we'll get it out of the way. And then hopefully next week things are a lot better and normal. Oh. I got something I need to bring up on stream. Yes. What happened? You'll never believe it. I found out. My father found out that I'm trans. We haven't talked to each other in, God, years and years and years and years and years and years. And I got an update from my half-sister who was like finally like sitting at dinner when the topic got brought up. And she told me like what my father's reaction was like when like she finally like kind of like fessed up that she knows about it already, right? And my father said literally in like apparently in a stone cold face, this is the first I'm hearing of it, and just left it at that, and then didn't participate any further in the conversation. Oh, goodness. And it's like, no shit, this is the first you're hearing of it. Really? You didn't have anything better to say? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. Holy shit. Man, a few words, I suppose. I mean, I wasn't expecting any reaction from him at all, but it's just like, holy shit, could you have been like any more devoid of anything? Like, could you have made a more nothing statement? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Really? Really? What an astute observation, Dad. So full of joy and life in your older years. You're so wise. So glad I turned out to be just like you. We're nothing alike, obviously. Oh goodness, sorry, but like I had to tell everybody that because it's so ridiculous. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. Oh god. Anyway, so that's like some of the personal stuff I've been dealing with in my life. Everyone cool here? Everybody's pretty cool here. I do it. I try to keep a pretty decent like moderation thing going. We have a good amount of people who moderate the chat. Actually, you know what? Crazy Creator. Been meaning to do this for a while. There you go. Hesitate, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. Yo, you're not late. I'm several hours early. Again, because I wasn't feeling good. I'm pretty cool. So it's me. You seem pretty awesome so far, Thomas. Been fun having you here in the chat. We'll play armor would hurt you and then burn out of the heat. Oh, yes, yes. Like the metal armor, like full plate mail. Oh, goodness. If you fell off of that, the road rash. Oh, goodness. That would want to be the sparks flying everywhere. That would be awful. The sound alone of the steel scraping against the pavement and grinding away, that would be terrible. Not to mention not fun to land in because it's also made of metal, and even if you cushion the inside of the metal, it's still not going to be fun. It's going to hurt. It's not like the cushions take away the impact. Oh, you're fine. It's a low-key thing. If you just happen to see something overly transphobic in the chat, you just pop it right off. Plus, it's strength in numbers. I honestly never know who's here when, so it's always good to just have people who I trust randomly be able to be doing things like that. You never know. You never know. I'm doing great. Me and my boyfriend went on our 4th date. Aw. Well, congratulations. I don't date. I don't do dating. I am not the type of girl who likes to date. I don't do well on dates. Actually, I made a whole video about like being demisexual and like what that means, and like that I am not interested in and stuff like that. Actually, there's a game I want to play on the channel that I found recently that's been a lot of fun, and it's called I Just Want to Be Single. I think it's going to be a great game just for funsies. So what have we been talking about? Just life stuff, really. Just, I hope my dad found out I was trans. I was talking about that a few minutes ago. Just kind of crashing out a little bit about his very lack of response, even though that's what I expected. It's like even more lacking than what I anticipated there. Yeah, I've known him since I was 2 months old. We've been considering dating for years. Well, I'm glad you finally worked up the courage to I don't know, be honest with each other about how you feel. Not exactly sure if that was the right way to phrase it, but you know, I am happy for you two nonetheless. So yeah, I really am bad at talking about relationships. See, I can't even congratulate somebody properly on their own relationship. It's like, I'm glad you two are together, question mark. See, I'm already outside of my comfort zone here. I'm sorry about that. So you expected nothing and was still disappointed. I mean, yeah. I'm not disappointed. I'm just like, it's just like, who the hell says something like that? This is the first I'm hearing of it. I mean, come on. Come on, really? Even my sister said she was a little bit dumbfounded at the lack of emotional response there. And it's like, well, you know, honestly, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just let him think what he wants. It's not worth it for me to go any further than this. They have an update. They know who I am now. They know what's up. That's the end of it. I think that's where I'm leaving it. I don't want to be like mean or nasty or get into fights with them or anything like that, because that was the old me, and the new me is not like that. I want to be okay. I want to set boundaries, right? Like, they're not welcome in my life, but like, all right, you got your update. You know, I'm trans now. Good luck with that. You know what? Just deal with it. Now you can just deal with it. I don't care how you deal with it. I don't care if you think it's funny or if you laugh at me or if you think it's stupid. Whatever. Just deal with it. Just figure out a way to deal with it. How did my dad react by not talking to her ever again? I'm not even shitting you. That was one of the reasons I stopped talking to him to begin with. Was because of how he treated my sister when she came out. I was like really upset with him about that too, because like he's always been pretty bad to her, but like that was like to me just like cold and like heartless on like levels that even I didn't expect. And that's what he does though. That's what he does. That's what he did when we were little. When we became inconvenient for him, he abandoned us and then tried to say we didn't exist and say that he didn't have children. And then he tried to start a new family and do it over the right way. And he's never really fully gotten what he's wanted there. And that's just too bad for him. That's just too bad for him. He just needs to learn to deal with shit. He thinks he's better than everybody else, and he's not. Because he's just as bad as every other single person. He's capable of making the same mistakes. And the difference between you and I and everyone else is that we're culpable, right? Like, we're capable of learning from it and acknowledging that we might have done bad things in our life, right? Like, I've made mistakes. I've been in bad relationships. I have said and done wrong things to people before, and I'm sorry for those things, right? But I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm trying to become a better person. He just believes he's better than and above all of that, and that's like the hugest difference between us. And honestly, the reason why I don't even want to give him a chance, like I just straight up just don't even want to have a conversation with him about it, which is why I relayed the very little information I did back through my stepmother, and that was it. I'm just gonna leave it there. He reacted by just not talking to her anymore, Thomas, to answer your question. If I ever have a kid come out as trans, I'm going to respond, "Hi, trans, I'm dad." That'd be cute, actually, Thomas. I like that. Not passing up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for an unfunny dad joke. Honestly, I think I love dad jokes, so honestly, you're in good company there. Major boomer attitude. He really is. He's definitely, he lives up to that. He definitely does. Holier than thou attitude, even though he's been to jail before. Even though he's done some super fucked up things before, right? Like I've made mistakes in my life, right? I've wasted like 20 years of my life either being with like the wrong type of person or chasing after things that like weren't obviously right for me, like pretending to basically be this completely different person that matched everybody else's expectations but my own, right? I've lived that life. I don't want to live like that anymore, right? But like, what I really can't understand about some people, my father included in this, is like, how can you not look back on your own life and be capable of self-reflecting and going, yeah, I really fucked up here. I really fucked up. And I need to fix myself fundamentally as a person because this is bad, this is wrong, and nobody else should have to deal with this, right? Including me as a person, right? Like, I shouldn't be doing this to begin with. it boggles the mind how people can't do that sometimes. And I get it. I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I will be the first to tell you I am so far from frickin' perfect. But the one thing I do think I do a good job on is sitting down and going, huh, yeah, I probably didn't do the best there, and how can I do it better next time? Thomas, to make it truly land, you must never make a hi thing kid just said they are joke to make it fully once in a lifetime hitter. Wait. Thomas, to make it truly land, you must never make a hi thing kid just said they are joke to make it fully once in a lifetime. Wait, I feel like that's going over my head, but that wouldn't surprise me because a lot of things go over my head. And this is the morning for things going over my head, but it's definitely on theme for this week. Holy shit. I can't believe we made it to Friday. Everybody pat yourself on the back for that. Oh, I think they're saying never make a hi, I'm dad joke ever before. I think it depends on the person, honestly. Like, for someone like me, I'd be totally fine with it. In fact, I'd appreciate, like, the break in humor. But I can understand where a lot of people would be extremely sensitive in that moment and would be like, yeah, don't do that. Like, that's not funny. So again, I think it just really, it depends on the situation. It depends on the person. Oh my, I just realized I haven't liked the stream yet. Better do that. Aw. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Liking the stream helps. I don't know what there is to like. Me crashing out and complaining about my personal life and saying that I don't feel good. Ooh, the content creator doesn't feel good. Her one job to like go on live stream and talk to people and play video games all day and do software reviews. Like, oh no, she doesn't feel good from doing all of that. Like, I feel bad about complaining about it sometimes, right? But I mean, there is the other half of the coin of that. I am disabled. I do have chronic pain. It is hard to like function. But like, I do sometimes have that realization. It's like, are you really complaining about like sitting in front of your computer and talking with your friends for 2 hours? Like, come on. That's part of the struggles I've been going through recently. And a lot of people are like, you're just too hard on yourself. You're just too hard on yourself, right? And it's like, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Rain talking about relationships is like supportive but confused parents talking about yeah, honestly, I'm probably not the best. Like, here's the thing. My mom like just took me at face value. Like, when I told her I was trans, like there was just zero questions, but she's been through it already with my sister, and my mom did a pretty good job with that too. She was more confused back then, but like because she's already been through it once with me, she's just like, okay, well, here we go again. Like, just play the GTA theme except put my mom walking through instead. She's like, ah, shit, here we go again. But anyway, she's been super good about it. I mean, she still makes mistakes and stuff like sometimes, but like I give her a ton of grace. The thing that she does the most, and honestly at this point I don't even bring it up because it's not even worth like mentioning it to her, when she's telling stories about when I was younger, she will use my old name and old pronouns. But like, I get it because she's telling stories about me and about who I used to be. And it's like, that's really confusing for anybody. So I just let it go. And it's just like, whatever, that's who I used to be anyway. So like, just screw it. It just makes sense. It makes more sense. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Credo, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Being disabled and chronic pain sucks though. I broke my ankle, and even 1.5 years ago, that it felt like, and yeah, and like that's the other thing too. Like a lot of people, I don't bring this up a lot, but in 10 days, is the anniversary of the accident. It'll be 3 years, and I honestly, well, one, they didn't even tell me if I was going to be able to walk again. I don't like. That was an uphill battle in and of itself. And then I got the ability to walk again, short distances on the cane, and I was able to get around in the wheelchair. And I was super motivated for years. Like I went back to work full time. I was working like a 50-hour a week job, and I was trying to get around the best I could on the cane and the wheelchair. And I tried, and it's just the stress just became overwhelming. I can't do it. I can't keep up with it. I really did for years and years, tried to keep up with that. And I can't do it anymore. It like was killing me. It really was killing me. And this is all before I came out as trans and everything. But like, honestly, I was so miserable. I wasn't even taking my pain medication at that time, because like if I took my pain medication, I couldn't focus at work, because the pain medication would like basically, just for a lack of better words, would fuck me up so badly. Like I get dizzy and shit. Like I work with like electrical diagrams, and I'm supposed to be talking with like service techs and walking them through like problems over the phone and like helping them troubleshoot shit. Like I can't be all high and fucked up on like pain medicine and help them do their job. And like they need to be able to call me anytime. So it's not like when I leave the office, I'm done. Like if those service techs can't get a hold of the service manager and they need to get a hold of me, well, I'm their backup. Like I'm the backup to the service manager. And like I was like customer support, right? But like our department is scheduling these chat texts. So, and like I'm knowledgeable with it anyway. So it's like, the job was just so overwhelming. It was constant. It was nonstop. I found myself working in the middle of the night all the time. I'd be up, I kid you not, because like I roll over. I only sleep for like 3 hours a night. Like I take like 3 to 4 hour naps per day instead of just sleep once at night after the accident. I know it's crazy. I'm crazy, right? you're hearing a lot about Rain today. Anyways, so like, what I would do is I would like roll over and like I'd get on my work laptop and I'd start working on shit for work starting at like 2:30. And then my boss one time called me out and they're like, Rain, why are you sending emails at like 2:30 in the morning? And I'm like, well, they're work emails. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. But it's just like, what the fuck? Are you crazy? You're doing work at 2:30 in the morning. So I stopped doing that. And what I did is I learned to schedule all my emails so they all come out at 8 a.m. So one day they're like, how do you send so much email at once? And I'm like, what? And they're like, we checked your email and you have like more email volume than like anybody else in the company. And I'm like, oh yeah, I schedule all my emails. I write them ahead of time. And they're like, they're all unique too. I'm kind of proud of it. Anyway, so I'd spent a lot of time working. It's not healthy. I'm definitely was a workaholic. But like, that's what I'd put all my energy into before, like, I don't know, I had to give all of that up. But like, I definitely like kind of did it to myself a little bit, but it's like, that's all I had though. That was probably hard for the brain to even parse too. I was in a wheelchair once when I cut my foot open on a carpet gripper. Not a fun experience. Yeah, and like the thing is too, is you get better with the wheelchair over time, but it's like, it's still a tool and it's still a handicap at the end of the day. And you can become super handy capable with a wheelchair. It is a awesome tool for getting around, but at the end of the day, it still hinders you in ways that like people don't understand. You don't understand it until you've had to sit in one and you can't get out of it. And like, thankfully I can get out of mine these days, right? And like, I can walk short distances with the cane, so it's fine, right? But there was a time and place where I couldn't get out of the wheelchair at all, and that really sucks. That really, really sucks. How come the second South Park game is on sale, but not the first one? I want it. Oh, wait. The first South Park game I ever played was the N64 one. I love that game. That was great. Hello, I was watching some Fonk videos until I saw your stream when I was playing Space Wars. Ooh. You're always into some sort of new game. Oh, also, Demazan, welcome to the stream. The RPG Stick of Truth and Fracture... Oh, I've never played those. I heard the Stick of Truth was great, but I never actually got a chance to play it. Well, very good. Very good, Crazy Krita. I didn't see anything, so I have no idea what you did. Well, I guess that's kind of the whole point, right? I hope I am gonna feel better after this weekend. My skill in tactical warfare may have reached its peak, and now I'm unstoppable at attack runs. Do you stream any of this stuff? You should definitely stream some of this. Wait, I think you said your microphone doesn't work. Ooh, yeah, wait, what happened there? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't see it. Why'd you mark B-Trans comment? Don't worry, like, nobody panic either, because if anybody gets accidentally, like, banned or anything, I can just unban them. It's super easy. I know how to do it. It's happened before. I've actually banned somebody by accident before on stream, just by, like, trying to click on their name to get to their YouTube channel and accidentally, like, ban them from the channel. I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Whoops. Back then, I didn't know. I was panicking the whole time. Anyways, if anybody ever bans somebody by accident on their channel, you could go to your studio settings, and it's under, like, it's under the settings there, and you could just remove their name from the ban. It's actually really easy. Just one click, and they're good. Oh, don't blame. Oh, I understand what happened there, Crazy Creedy. So what you came across was a spammed, like, something that, like, YouTube didn't know what to do with. So it comes up, right? Like, it like, will ask you, like, hey, is this comment cool or not? And you have to click yes or no. And I'm assuming you clicked yes. Because that's, like, what moderators have to do. Because, like, sometimes YouTube's not sure if they should filter the comments. So they'll filter it, but then they'll show it to all the moderators. And they'll go, hey, is this cool? Is this normal? Is what this person's saying chill? Because sometimes it doesn't know. But, like, the really bad stuff is automatic now. That just gets filtered automatically. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to be like, well, what happened? What happened? What did Patreon say? That was so terrible. Okay, no, that makes way more sense. Yeah, like, sometimes, like, that happens a lot, too, when people, like, spam the same word. So if they spam, like, hug, 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 hug over and over again, YouTube will catch that, too, as spam, and it'll present it to the moderators and be like, is this cool? Those comments are fine. It's just trying to catch stuff that, like, looks like it could be, like, done by a bot or, like, spammy. $1 billion corporation, is this cool? Well, I have a hand in it, too, because, like, a lot of, like, the filters, unfortunately, they suck. And I have to turn on, like, subscribers only mode, but, like, if I don't put these things in place, trust me, the chat is going to be flooded in a heartbeat. I've had it get really, really bad a few times on live stream. It's not fun for anybody. It kills the vibe in the chat instantly, because, like, all you get is, like, just transphobes just being stupid. And nobody's there for that, right? Like, the vibe of the live stream is like, I don't know. That's important to me. Oh, okay. All right. So before like I go, I probably am gonna set up a game for next week on the Discord. That's gonna be like the one thing I do. In that case, I'm surprised the multi-hearted messages get through okay. I think the emojis are fine. Like, I think they realize emoji spam is like not really spam, but like word spam is different. Also, the moderators don't usually get filtered. So you should be fine to write anything you want to write in the chat. I should be fine to post like links and stuff, but like links automatically get filtered out and stuff. Alright, hold on. Let's set up that gaming event. I'm gonna turn off the Uma music. I've just been having the game casually running in the background this whole time. That's great. I'll turn on the regular music. My computer will be much happier about that. There we go. Alright, everything should be good to go now. Okay, so Discord. And I want to set up that event. How do I do that? How do I do events? Oh, right here. You click on event. Create an event. We're going to be doing it somewhere else. Enter a location. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to set this up on stream. I'm going to have to do it off stream. Alright, I'll give you something else instead then. Hold on, I'll show you something. I got a gift, a very unique gift. And I'll show you some pictures of it. So we'll do that instead.
Louis Bowie 63
Here we
has
go.
subscribed to the channel. Hiya cutie.
Oh, Lewis, thank you for the subscription. There's so many people subscribing today. Okay, so here is a gift that was given to me by my mother. This is her ring. She wore this when I was a child. I remember her buying this when I was a kid. And she gifted it to me. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, you really want this, like, thing? She's like, it's so beaten up. It's old. She's like, I've had it forever. It's tarnished. It's like, it doesn't really shine the same way anymore. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I want this more than anything. And I don't care. And here's what I mean about it being like all bent up and everything. Like, I mean, literally, it is beat up. But I don't care about that. This is not only her ring, but it's pink. And I remember this ring specifically because we grew up really poor and she really didn't buy a lot of things for herself, but she got this for her birthday and she loved it and she wore it every single day. That's why it's all beat up like that. And it's just a thin little tiny gold ring with like a little pink gem. But like, I don't care about that. It doesn't need to be gaudy and big and shiny and all of that. I want to wear something like this because it's meaningful. This, to me, is better than any big, old, stupid, pointless diamond. I don't care about stuff like that. This is the kind of jewelry I want to wear. I think it looks good, too. the pink, light pink amethyst that, in the center is also, like, a really nice touch. I know this isn't the best photo of it. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see, like, the gem a little bit better. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Again, this is not like some expensive ring or anything. It's just like a little bit of gold twisted up and wrapped around a like teardrop shaped amethyst. And this thing is old too. Like I said, my mom's had this for years. That looks rather thin. If you're wearing that, you want to be careful. It doesn't fall off. So it actually fits my finger perfectly. My mom and I have the same size hands. So like all her jewelry fits me. Everything it gets kind of crazy. I didn't realize like how feminine my body was naturally. Like, I have really small hands. Really small hands. I don't think it was the HRT that did that. I think I just have really small hands. There may have been hints that I've been a girl this whole time. Oh, Snack, welcome to the stream. Guten Tag as well. Yeah, but you might break it. I don't think if my mom didn't break it like throughout her entire life, because she was pretty rough with this thing. I will be careful with it, but it seems very sturdy. Like, I've knocked it on the table a few times. Hold on. Oh, that made my mouth move on my character. It feels pretty sturdy. Even though it's like a thin little like strip of gold, it's like rounded well, so it like it's still like got a good strong like circular band to it. Like if it ever snapped though, like that probably would be a problem, but like as it is, even like bent, I don't know, it fits my finger pretty much perfectly. Honestly, if it was round, it might actually fit my finger worse. I don't know, it was meant to be. But it will not come off my finger. It will not shake off. It's like, it hugs it just right. Anyway, so there's my first, like, real piece of jewelry. I told my mom I'd never take it off. She thought that was pretty sweet. Okay, one last thing I do want to go over before, because I think I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early because I'm not feeling good and I'm coughing a lot now. And I don't want to like spend the whole time coughing into the microphone because that's just not going to be fun for anybody. But there is like one or two things I just want to go over real quick before I end the live stream. Because I like obviously been making a ton of changes on the channel. So I just want to kind of go over what we're doing. Like what's going on there, stuff like that. All right, so give me just a second. Oh, I gotta get my shit together. Per usual, shit not together. Okay, hold on. Wait. Here we go. Cool. All right. So as you can see, oh god, this cough. As you can see, I've got a video coming out on the channel tomorrow. It's going to be released 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's available members first, so anybody who wants to watch it now, it's available on the channel right now. You can watch it. You can like it. We're doing Devolution X, which is Diablo. So I'm using an open source port to play old school Diablo. It's a lot of fun. If it's something that you're interested in, definitely check it out. I also have a couple of YouTube shorts scheduled. I know some of the older shorts, people didn't really enjoy them. I get it. That's fine. I've changed up how I'm doing like YouTube shorts. So there are going to be new shorts on the channel. This is the most recent one that is out. But if you go over to like the membership tab, there are other YouTube shorts that are scheduled on the channel that will be coming out. They're going to be coming out going forward. They're going to be coming out on the channel every Thursday and Sunday going forward. And then the other thing I wanted to do is show off like where we are on the goal. And this is it right here. So we've actually been doing pretty good. We've already gotten in like $200, which is really, really great. And the goal is set at 500. So for like only having a couple of days, like we've made a lot of progress on this, and it really, really helps out because a lot of stuff is going to editors these days. So people who are helping me edit videos and stuff like that on the channel, that's like where all of that stuff is going these days. So a big majority that isn't like going to like my self-care, feeding myself, taking care of myself, any of my medicine is going back into the channel. Either I'm upgrading equipment, I am paying for editors, I am paying for people to help me out in the background. And that's like kind of like the whole point of this fundraiser. So if that's something you want to participate in, I do have like links down in the description below if you want to if anybody wants to contribute. A lot of people already have. We've made a lot of progress. I don't like feel pressured to do any of that stuff, but I just want to kind of throw that out there for everybody. And of course, if you do that, I am going to go ahead once we're done with the fundraiser and get that all updated. But I do have like this big thank you screen that I do at the end of like my videos and like at the end of the live stream, and you'll get your name added here to this list. So if that's something that's important to you, once the fundraiser is over, I'm going to do a full update on this and get everybody added, updated on Ko-Fi and stuff like that. That was a pretty long-winded thing, so hopefully I didn't overdo it there. But there's a lot going on, so if anybody wants to participate in any of that, I would always appreciate it. There's a cool Diablo remake in StarCraft 2 arcade that's free. I haven't played StarCraft in forever. I should. That's actually a good idea. All right. But before I go, I just want to say one last thing. Thank you to everybody who's been so supportive recently. Anybody who's participated in the fundraiser, who has given me a super chat, or has gifted any YouTube memberships. From the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. Sorry I was so sick today and I am not feeling good. I hope everyone out there has a wonderful weekend.